too late. He's going to have to do some base sniping. Just picking up his own base is not enough. He has to slow Free down. Has Carapace 3 and weapons 1 on his Zerglings. Well, Free, I believe, has only weapons 3. So he's actually doing a good job of keeping his forces, strong enough. And I think at this point, ultras are needed in the game. These lurkers, these lair tech units with Defilers just not doing enough. DT's not going on the hunt, picking off everything that's, picking off all those lurkers. Of course, the lurkers, they can't see the DTs, they can do, well, nothing against them. I'd say F all, the words, but they're, because British, I love saying nothing, the way British do that with the F word. Very nice. But, want to keep the swing to a minimum. Dark Swarm, defensive Dark Swarm there. Don't think there are nearly enough Zerglings under that to do much of anything. Zealots just come in and kill everything. Observers in the area and that 9 o'clock position. Nidus Canal going to go down before any reinforcement managed to pop in. One lurker in position. He's going to burrow down, but he's going to go down in just a few seconds. Yeah, 9 o'clock base going to go down. And HoGiL looking like he's in a massive amount of trouble. Not managing to pick up an additional gas base. Just being tossed around all over the place. Finally has some Hydras out there. Carapace 3 EA, so he can take a hit or two, but still not really where he wants to be. I feel actually an Ultra... I understand, because going for an Ultra Dan, you then have to go for your upgrades. It's just going to be more time. He's going to try to hold Free back with the tech he has now, just with Hydras and Lurkers and Defilers, but I just don't think it's enough. Reavers now out there for Free at that 6, so we're probably going to be seeing some more robotics facilities added in every base. Probably going to be seeing at the lower left end as well. Just a reaver or two at every base will be helping defend a lot. So finally, HoGiL going for an attack, going to try to deny that inside 9 o'clock position. Shouldn't actually have too much trouble. That seems to have a very nice force, as I predict. Lower left end does have a robotics facility out there. Also shuttles, so going to be seeing some maneuverable reaver attacks here. One-Eye Templar at this inside 9 going to wait, but I think Free's might even sacrifice that. Doesn't seem to be moving out with his forces to help defend against that, unless there's a blip of something there near that inside 9. I think HoGiL's actually going to be able to take this base down, deny from doing anything. But he lost one of his own bases. He's still only on 4. He's mining from most of them a little bit. His main and natural probably not too... main natural, even the upper right hand, probably not doing too good. But he still has some mining going on. But only on 3 gas. Not the best position to be in. He can't continue taking up. Just now shuttle speed kicking in for Free. So you're going to finally see not just ground armies going to be able to go. Free's going to start attacking all over the map now, I think. He's going to be able to attack bases. He's going to be able to harass other bases. And we're going to see whether actually utilize this shuttle. Actually seems to want to utilize that part of his army. I honestly feel using those just as a harassing force would be better. But a bunch of Reavers with Scarabs coming off. Dudding, but hey, still doing something. So he's just going to utilize, has a mass army, so there's a lot of micro that he needs to get done here. But we're going to expand the 9 o'clock position, pick that up for himself. His inside 9 o'clock, his inside 3 o'clock, I'm sorry, I've been calling it inside 9 o'clock this entire time. The inside 3 o'clock position has been denied. Right across that area, actually, HoGiL has a base there, a gas base, woo, to that 3 o'clock position, and he's actually defending that, should have Niduses and everything, and some lurkers in the o'clock position, but still Free, going to pick up the 9 o'clock position for himself, and I don't think there's going to be anything. HoGiL has to just go Defiler, Crack, drop that right now. Just Defiler and Crack Links, just go and drop that right now. And Free needs to stay in control of this game. He can't run and lose the control of this game because HoGiL is doing some nice maneuvers, almost getting his couple of shuttles picked off. Archon's in a good position to make sure that doesn't happen, but still, those Zerglings just not enough for that mass army that Free has. Still, Reaver's going to come down. Shuttle's still very vulnerable. Those Scourge very close by. Archon's going to move out of position, maybe not managing to defend it, but those Reavers doing a lot of damage. Splash coming very close. Going to go for this 12 o'clock position now. Make sure his main mining base right now, giving him the most minerals, going to go down with those Reavers. So it's kind of interesting how Free's kind of moved away from the mass army and kind of using more of a high-tech one. Just a few Zealots, Archons, Templar, and Shuttles with Reavers. So that base going to go down, and HoGiL losing his last vein of life. Now he only has the 3 o'clock position staying alive, putting down second colonies everywhere. I think that's a Nidus Canal as well. Still didn't have that up there. But he has to be very careful. Now his upper right-hand position going to be threatened. Has only Sunkens there. The Reaver's going to make sure those didn't become too much of a threat. Some Zerglings going to thinking of coming close, but that's not going to happen. Drone's going to be threatened. Some Hydras popping, but those Sunkens going to go down in seconds. The entire ground force is going to come in close. All those Reavers splashing everything to death. Archons coming in full force as well. No storms yet, but don't really matter. Drone's going to go away and manage to survive and live to mine another day. Lurkers coming in as well. Some forces from the back, but still think he's going to have enough. Nice storms on those Hydras. Archons engaging close. When you have enough Archons to engage close against Hydras, even though it's a small group of Hydras, you're in a pretty good position. Storming some Lurkers under the Dark Swarm. All the Reavers still in there, killing everything. And HoGiL only has one good mining base left at that 3 o'clock position, just not enough to do much of anything. Still staying in this game, still feeling maybe an opportunity, but just has not done the damage he needs to do to free. No economic damage has been done, really. Denying that inside 3 o'clock position has been the only thing. Free now going to go, I think he has some Reavers there, and those shuttles going to go for that. Okay, never mind. There's just Archons and High Templar. Going to go and pick off everything he can, losing one of his Archons right away, but still going to have a couple of Storms when he needs them to back those Archons up. High Templar just going to, thought there were more drones there, but not enough. So, I mean, he was just splitting them up, actually. Final location, Storm could have stormed the natural, now that I think about it. Hiding one of his High Templar to the right side. And HoGiL, I don't know if he spots that or not. Queen's Nest almost going down, but I think those Lurkers going to make sure that doesn't happen. But at this point, Free has a very tight hold on this game. Has a 9 o'clock in the lower left hand, still mining fully. Everything else is shot for him, but having 2 fully mining bases at this point in the game is fairly good for him. HoGiL has lost the 12, lost the upper right hand. His 3 o'clock position, his only lifeline. And when you got 2 mining, 1 base that's mining fully against 2 as a Zerg player against the protoss, it's pretty bad. One High Templar, oh my goodness, gonna die. Meanwhile, now High Templar's being dropped on that 3 as we speak. What, 6 drones I think going down? And just not a good position to be in overall. Free and full control of this game. Just has to keep it up. Huge amount of Archons right now, just supporting nothing but High Templars and Archons almost. And a few Zealots close by as well, but such a strong position to be in. Armor 2, Weapons 3, no shields upgrades to help those Archons out, but oh well. Shield upgrades are significantly expensive, so I think he's gotten all those upgrades just off one single, okay, Cocoons, I think that's Guardians, but I think he's got all those upgrades of one single Forge. Didn't ever see a second Forge or just missed it. Oh boy, so let's see. Free with High Templars, Archons, and Zealots, and little else. He's going to be facing Guardians, so it's going to face some Storms and those Archons to come in close, but still don't think he's going to have enough of anything. Finally seems like he's going to utilize some Guardians in this game, but just I don't think that's going to give him the edge that he thinks he needs. One Devourer as well just to help out. No Corsairs out there that I can see. Might be more useful against the shuttles than anything else, but still. One Plague that catches only a couple of High Templar, completely useless against those Archons. But, yeah, let's see. Another Storm going to catch. Not much of anything. Fumito just flew into it, so at the very least trying to catch the Guardians. The Guardians holding Free back right now, but with HoGiL not being able to pick off the 12 or the upper right hand again, he's just in no position to continue playing this game. Free also, I think, thinking of, retaking his inside 9 when he can. Doesn't really feel the need to do that. He's still in a good position. Storming blindly and not catching anything there. Another Storm to hold back those Zerglings, just trying to get towards the natural expansion. But the longer the game goes on right now, just basically the longer it goes on without a GG that should be coming in. Another Plague hitting a few Zealots and High Templar, but not really much else of anything going on. Free totally dominated this. I feel that there were a couple of tries that HoGiL could have, a couple of times that HoGiL could have maybe inched himself a little bit back into this game, but losing those 2 bases of his were not one of them. I feel he definitely should have done more harassment. Just now trying to attack bases from range, but his Guardian not being in range of those cannons, or rather not out of the range of those cannons. And I just don't think that he's overall in the best of position to continue attacking. He's just hasn't done harassment. Ooh, nice blind Storm on a Guardian there. But I just don't think Free's in any position to. I'm sorry, HoGiL's in any position to get back into this game right now. Losing all those mining bases was bad, and now he's being forced to kill in more sunken colonies. But what's even worse is that he never managed to do any real harassment aside from that inside 3 o'clock. Free didn't really do much of his own harass, except for he did take off those bases. So it all came down to just going for very full frontal attacks and doing the damage that way. So now going to finally see the killing blow for Free. Finally going to finish this off, I feel. Dark Swarms are delaying him a bit, and not enough splash quite to get over that, but still going to manage to use Reavers from range. Those Dark Swarms and Nihilist Canals, not enough, just not nearly enough production or economy from HoGiL. Managing to keep his 3 o'clock position impressively alive, but not going to see much of anything. Let's see, Archons and the fully just busting down. Zealots in slightly larger number now, also going to help. Dark Swarm just going to be completely eliminated. Aggressive caps lock, GG! So I feel it's actually a game that became kind of futile in the last 10 minutes or so. Free's dominance was just too big. He's drinking a very interesting drink there. But yeah, I just feel that in the end, Free just had the game, and HoGiL kind of refused to GG for a while. But hey, Free going to move into the final match, face against for GG, and I'm going to go there now. GG guys, for listening. Hope you enjoyed.